How are special elections organized by officials? Have you ever wondered how special elections come together? These elections are essential for filling vacancies or addressing specific local issues outside the usual election cycle. Let's break down how officials organize them step by step. First, a special election is called when there is a need to fill an elective office vacancy or to decide on local matters. The authority to call this election usually lies with a governor or a local government body, depending on the area. This means that when a position becomes vacant, these officials can take action to ensure the election happens. Once the election is called, a designated election official is appointed. This person oversees the entire election process. Their duties include interpreting election laws, resolving any disputes, and managing how the election is conducted. In larger districts, this official may appoint deputies to help with these tasks. The timeline for a special election is often set by law. For instance, if a legislative vacancy occurs, the special election might need to be scheduled within a specific number of days after the official announcement. Sometimes, these elections can be combined with other scheduled elections to make it easier for voters to participate. Candidates must also meet specific qualifications to run in a special election. They need to file necessary paperwork, such as intention statements and nomination papers, by certain deadlines. If only one candidate qualifies, that person may be declared elected without a general election. Special elections can have both primary and general election phases. If no candidate receives a majority in the primary, the top two candidates will move on to the general election ballot. In cases of ties or disputes, there are legal guidelines to resolve these issues. In some situations, voters can influence whether a special election is called. This can happen through petitions that challenge appointments or seek to initiate or refer special district matters. Throughout the entire process, election officials must ensure they comply with legal requirements. They also need to maintain transparency and communicate clearly with voters and candidates. Training programs for election administrators help them manage these elections effectively by improving their knowledge of legal and technical aspects. So, special elections are organized through a series of structured steps. From calling the election to appointing officials and ensuring candidate qualifications, every detail is managed to uphold the integrity of the electoral process.